Coming up next, we depend on our eyes every single day with everything that we do, so it's important to take care of them. In just 3 minutes, we have an expert joining us to discuss eye health and safety, specifically in women. We'll explain why, coming up. Welcome back. Are you taking good care of your eyes? This morning, we are talking about eye health and safety, specifically in women. And joining us live to talk more about this is Michael Woods, who is a low vision educator. He's joining us to teach us a few things. Michael, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Christy. How's it going?
Wonderful. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good.
I'm glad you are teaching us about low vision, because I thought that I understood what that meant, but it actually means a whole different thing. So why don't you start there? What exactly is low vision?
Yeah, sure thing. So I think oftentimes people think low vision is, just somebody who wears glasses or contact lenses. But actually low vision is more of an uncorrectable issue within the eye, such as more common terminology is macular degeneration, glaucoma, diabetic retinopathy. So some of the bullet points even I have up on here, retinitis pigmentosa. So those are more of the common terminology you'll hear from the doctor. And oftentimes it's tough because there's nothing you can do as far as correcting it with medications or with glasses and contacts and things like that. So oftentimes people start to get a little bit more depressed and upset because they find that they can't do certain activities that they used to do.
That seems very frustrating. I didn't realize that you couldn't correct these things. That's what specifies it as low vision. What are some of the things that people who have low vision struggle to do?
Yeah, so, oftentimes what happens is they struggle with reading is number one. Little small things like maybe reading the thermostat inside your house, or, people that maybe did hobbies such as knitting, maybe they did, fly fishing lures or things like that. It's crazy sometimes the things you find, but even something as simple as doing a crossword puzzle, a word search like I have here. So it's little daily activities, reading your bills, writing out checks and things like that.
Now, is this low vision found in both men and women, or are you seeing it more in one or the other?
I think from my experience, I've seen it more in women because I think women live longer. So, you're lucky there, right? Okay. Yep. And that oftentimes is the case. And it just depends. Key thing is make sure you get your regular eye exam so that you can keep on top of it and be ahead of the curve. Okay. So this is something that we would probably experience later in life? Oftentimes it is. A lot of them are age-related, yeah. Oftentimes it is, yep.
I know it cannot be corrected with glasses or things like that, but are there things that we can be doing to at least prevent it from happening or improve it if we're already suffering from it?
Yeah, so definitely the regular eye exam will help prevent it. Eat healthy, take your vitamins, things like that. And then if you do find that it starts happening, and again, as we age, things are going to happen with our eyes, there's technologies out there that a lot of people are not aware of. So a lot of people are used to using an optical magnifier. I always call them kind of like the Sherlock Holmes magnifier, right? And that's locked in at a certain specific, magnification level. And oftentimes you get some distortion because of that round lens. So some of the products that I brought here today kind of take you a step above that. And one of the products is the Ruby XL HD. It's by a company, Freedom Scientific. And I'm going to come close to the camera to show you this. So I'm using it on a newspaper. And when you're reading it on the newspaper print is very, blurry, oftentimes kind of faded. Yeah. But you can quickly switch this over to change the contrast, and you can zoom in. So the key things with low vision, I find, are magnification. You want to enlarge what you're looking at. Lighting is super important. As you age, you notice you need more light to read or do activities. And then contrast, because when you're looking at even a computer screen all day long, you might be looking at a white background, and you'll notice that your eyes start to get tired. You might get a headache. As the day goes on, your eyes start to, fatigue a little bit. So you might just switch the contrast into a black background with white text, and that might ease up on your eyes. Wow. Okay, that contrast made a big difference when you made that switch. I noticed that. Very helpful. Anything else that you recommend for people suffering from low vision? So, from there, we've got stuff like the Optilec Compact 10 product. And what this does is this actually will read things back to you. So you can take a picture of something and have it read it out loud to you. And then we've got stuff that's more portable. So if you're more of an avid reader, you want something with a larger screen. So you're looking at something like a Clearview Go or an Acrobat. And that will do distance. So these things you can look out and watch your bird feeders again if that's something that you wanted to do, and things like that. So it's pretty neat.
Awesome. Very cool. Technology can certainly help in some degree. If we'd like to get some more information about where we can find some of these products or other ways that we could get some help, I'm guessing we go here, lowvision.com. You got it front and center.
Yes, you got it. Lowvision.com is going to be a great resource for you. There's tips and tricks on there, and then there's information on a lot of different products and information about how they can help you with your low vision. So yeah, that's a great resource. Lowvision.com.
I'm glad that you have it front and center, because people who struggle with low vision probably would not be able to see it in small print. So that's very helpful.
Exactly. We put it large right there in front of you, so you can't miss it.
Very good. Michael, thanks so much for all of your expertise and sharing that with our viewers this morning.
Hey, Christy, thanks so much, and take care of yourself and keep your eyes healthy.
We sure will. All right, we're going to